Ooh, that came out kind of meta, didn't it? It's like Inception. Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. As you can see, I've sort of upgraded my homebrew cable package, and now we have quite a larger selection that'll play on this TV that'll hopefully be a little bit more interesting than basically playing Cobweb Hotel on loop for days on end. Although that does sort of seem appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, to the overall vibe of this game, having just the one thing that's all we have until we go and make our own entertainment. And I think we're gonna have to start making our own entertainment a lot more because although this game is still in heavy active development, we're about to reach day 47, which I believe is the last of the scripted events. Now, that doesn't mean the end of the series, but it may mean the end of this sort of season. I might restart the game like later on once a lot more is done. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, I think we just gotta keep making this place our own, right? Hi, Omega Curfus. I thought you were a little farther back than that. It would not surprise me if you do some creeping while I'm not looking. No, that's alright. We spent the 1100 on you. You can creep all you want. So yeah, I'm still really fascinated in the pictures we took because, well, they really leave very little to the imagination, huh? I mean, I don't know if we managed to get anything good of the visitors last night. Yeah, we kind of did. This is the best evidence we've got, and we still can't figure out if there's any way to send it out. There's got to be some way to do something with this, right? Maybe that's not implemented yet. In the beginning, I was just kind of chasing literal shimmers in the stars that we bought the camera after the Ariral ship was just hovering over our base. Oh, those memories seem almost cute now. But those things, they were curious. They weren't here to hurt us. Some of you suggested that they might actually be here for our Catgirl friends. And so in the morning, when we wake up, maybe we'll actually go to that camp and see if they're not still in one piece. You've got a personal stake in this. These are your people, huh? I think what we should do, since there's a gap in these blinds now, is sort of move this thing back, because remember, the base cozification is still the most important thing right now. And move this over here. And yeah, I think if we move it a little closer, that'll light the base, or light the area a bit better. And then just move you guys in. Closer is cozier anyway. There we are. I figured it would also be good to have some like longer stuff playing on here, and so tonight is the old classic, one of my childhood favorites. There's a Nightmare in My Closet. Because I feel like this base has finally reached the point where we can engage with stuff like this, you know? I mean, to hear these familiar sounds, things that scared me as a toddler, in a place like this, it's like I'm wrapped up in my old blanket again. This game, it's gotten to the point where it is definitely more comfy than creepy. And as some of you have pointed out, it's kind of funny how I was so scared of, like, everything freaking out, locking my doors every time there was a weird noise in the woods, literally driving away from pine cones on my ATV. And it's just crazy the things you get used to. It's like, you know that like sort of Addams Family-esque gag that happens in every horror show where like the protagonist just brushes off all these insane cosmic horrors? In this game, we've actually gotten there dynamically. And that's a really special thing for this to have achieved. I'm so happy you guys pointed that out, because I never made that connection on my own. But we really should be getting some sleep. Oops, somebody just fell in the river. It's not my job to go get him. Ooh, I love this part. This is where he's going to go investigate to find the monster. And still a little while to midnight, which means still a little while until our job. Yeah, let's see how Content ID deals with this one. I've only once been flagged for like visuals instead of sound, and normally as long as I keep talking and the volume low, it should be fine. Actually, it was for footage from the old Scooby-Doo show. Now, some of you had said that the way we can pin stuff to the board, I mean, besides just holding it on the floor and doing it, is to, first of all, let's grab a picture, and we need to get the pin box out and drop it and pin it as we're dropping it. So it requires acrobatics, which is kind of annoying. What did I do with the pin box? All right, so that shadow and the other shadow behind me. All right, so we have to drop it and pin. And that's success. Cool. All right, thanks once again for the advice. Pretty soon we'll have our own Pepe Sylvia board. Oof. And here comes the lightning. All right, I'm gonna wake up. Where's regular Kerfus? Where's regular Kerfus? Didn't I leave regular Kerfus on the couch? Wait, where did regular Kerfus go? What happened? Oh, there you are. Okay, I don't know how this occurred, but get up. I was so scared for a second. All right, come on, everybody. Let's watch one of my old favorites. This is, like... This game has gotten to be comfy on a level you cannot even imagine right now. Sleepover with my best buds, watching old childhood classics, rain and thunder and lightning outside, but we're safe here in our concrete bunker. And at this point, we're pretty sure we're friends with all the aliens locally. Oh, right, I have a job to do. Alright, let's at least set that up. It's more or less idle at this point. Whoa, that really lit up everything. I wonder if some people don't actually, like, set up those blinds to block the view out that big window. And I have to wonder, given the nature of the job, why such a window is even there. I'm only now thinking about that. Like, what purpose does it serve unless these woods are haunted by all kinds of lions and tigers and bears, oh my? Well, I'm certainly glad it is. Are you doing your thing or what? It's taking a real long time to get the detector ready. Nope. There's the spookiness. Ah, there you are. I love being able to do all this from here. Some things the view kind of resets when you do it from the chair. I don't know if that's like a this version bug, because I don't remember it happening before. But yeah, it's actually... Omega Kerfus is almost essential at this point, because now is when you really get to relax. Now is when you get to really... Like, I feel like this is an aspect of the game that we haven't been able to super engage with since, like, the very beginning, when, like, nothing was happening. I cannot seem to pin down this, this signal. Guess that's good enough for now. Look at that. How terrifying is that for, like, a little kid's short? But I did enjoy the absolute, something out of it, though. Alright, you guys, you wait, here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That scared the absolute bejesus out of me, Kerfus. I thought something was trying to break in. Okay, well, let's just continue. Oh, we don't need to make coffee right now. Let's save that for when we, like, really desperately need it. Yeah, if anything, this is just the wake-up call that I need to clean up this outside area. Come on through, you. Alright, we're back. Oh, this has such good sleepover energy. You there. I always felt bad for the monster in this. Like, he shoots it with a pop gun and it starts crying. Oh, this is what I'm doing instead of sleep, huh? I've really got to change that. Alright, let's stick you in there. Looks like we're picking up more asteroids, so it's not sending anything overtly horrifying at us. Are we saving or what? Oh wait, you're downloading extremely slowly. Oh, you did the thing again! I don't understand why this happens sometimes where, like, the polarity just gets way off. Especially while you're sleeping. Alright, so today we only need 2 level 3 signals, so we are basically good. I'll just send Omega Kerfus out to get the reports and that's fine. Wait. What? How did that... Oh, Kerfus? Oh, it must have been you, Kerfus. I know it's a spooky movie, but come on, it's not that bad. The monsters in this are actually really nice. Come on now. Just yeeted the thing across the room while I was asleep, I guess. Alright, let's put you here. There we go. Now that we've woken up, that's all done. Morning is... it's actually only 1 a.m. Wow. Yep. You just want pats, don't you? Maybe that'll reassure you.
No.
Yeah, it may seem like a real change of pace after all the craziness that was happening last episode, but honestly, this is like the other half of what I dig about this game. Although, see, here's a little bit of librarian lore. I used to love watching this like every night before I went to sleep, but in my room at the house I used to live in, I had this closet that like took up the entire wall. It was like a folding door, and it had these like wooden slats. And I didn't like it being dark because I imagined somebody peeking out through it, but there was a light in there, and I didn't like the lights being on either because I'd imagine I could see a shadow moving behind it. And I always thought it was these guys. And no, the fact that they are nice was of very little consolation. Oh wait, we've actually already done the job for the day, so this is just gravy. It's on shuffle, so I have no idea what's going to be coming on next. There should be like 6 or 7 different things that can play, but most of them aren't this long. Oh, you remember this one? This is like a classic. This was like the Homesick show, was like World's Wildest Police videos. But this one always fascinated me, and there's like a number of good theories that are honestly pretty logical explanations, but like, you know, I still like to suspend my disbelief for the ghost car chase. And I don't know if I'm allowed to like show the whole clip here on YouTube. I think I actually did watch it for one of the YouTube videos once, but those have given me trouble. I don't know, I feel like stuff like this, I still very much enjoy it because it takes me back to when I was a kid, and it was just, stuff like this seemed so much more possible. And so seeing evidence of things like this on TV, I think it was the fact that it wasn't conclusive was what made it so fascinating. I haven't even done anything yet in this episode, and already I've had so much to talk about, it's weird. But this is just about to be all done. We'll load up a tape. There it is. Look, I always loved that. The way the headlights just like are reflected back by the fence, and through that reflection you can see the taillights going off. Alright, what have we got left? A burger to our name, cool. Are you edible? No, you're still edible. What are you doing down there? But anyway, one of you suggested trying to light the fish on fire? I mean, at this point, I guess we might as well try it, right? Maybe we could use it with a campfire, huh? This doesn't seem to have done much of anything. Well, I was gonna say except blacken it a bit, but it hasn't even done that. This thing's extremely cursed, but I mean, very, very dead, I think it's safe to say at this point. It's been pulled out of the water, stuffed in the fridge, beaten with a shovel. Okay, why do you keep playing on loop? I have you set to shuffle. Are we really just that unlucky? White dwarf. Have we seen one of those before? Oh, wait, hang on. Let's put that over there. Save signal. Yeah, we're not getting much from it, but if we process you up... You know, there's something about having, like, the TV on, just playing like an old Fox show or something, that makes this feel so much more like the era that I feel like it's trying to emulate, you know? Like, this is what I always imagined these types of jobs would be like. Why are you waking me up? Game? Why are you waking me up? Hang on. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and make a cup of coffee. Because, I need it right now. Oh, I guess I already made it. Something's happening. Oh, that's one of the things that I put in. Okay, so it's a local 58 video. It's a local 58 video. I'll turn it down because I know you're not actually supposed to play. You're not actually supposed to play the emergency alert sound. Theirs is probably slightly different, but yeah. There we go. Oh, that is so creepy to have this be coming on while I know an event is happening. 3:33 too. Okay, hang on. I've accidentally created the apocalypse in my own game. There's a couple of things out there, something new. Is it moving? It doesn't seem like it is. Should I maybe head out there? It's at 121. 112? No, it is actually on the move. What is our latest thing? Does it have something to do with it? A signal from space that sounds suspiciously like a slow rapping on my chamber door. I mean, I really don't feel like I would be gaining much by going out to see what you are. Maybe in the morning, maybe if you're still there when it's light out, I'll head out. But for now, I feel perfectly fine just hunkering down now. You know, somehow the sleepover is even more atmospheric when it seems that there... Ooh, maybe a real danger. Am I able to sleep again? Now I'm able to sleep again. What was going on? 93, negative. Okay, just what direction are you in vaguely then? There we are. Sun is starting to rise, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, come on, you get stuck on everything. I'm pretty sure it's just, like, vaguely that way. Oh, look at those darkened hills against these blood-red skies. Well, not blood red, but it sounds more dramatic if I say it that way. Point is, coming out here and knowing that there's some kind of radar contact, but having no idea what, unable to distinguish the normally familiar shapes of the hills and the trees from anything else that might be out here, it's just tough. That campfire is still burning. But I just cannot tell if there's anything actually out here. What is that? Oh, the sun just decided to sort of semi-turn on for this area in particular. Actually, we've observed that before, but it's really weird now. Oh, the way the light is hitting the landscape, I've just never seen it like this before. That is bizarre. But now in the newfound glow of the morning light, I can't see whatever would be supposed to be out here. Alright, well... Even if we couldn't find anything, even weirder if it's actually... Yeah, no, it's totally gone. But there is something new there. Hang on. 236.75. Or wait, is that right? No, now that's gone too. Okay, yeah, weird things are afoot here, but can we really act like we didn't already know that? Alright, so I guess we'll just start going through the list of things you guys have suggested, right? First of all, when I first came across this thing at the wreck, I thought, that looks sort of like a low-rent grav gun. You guys have told me, it is. It absolutely is. Look at that. Oh wow, what kind of like the fly nonsense would happen if I tried to load the save that happened as I'm picking up something with the grav gun? Well, we've got this now. Not that I'm gonna do it, but I wonder what it would sell for in the item box. Anyway, this is, that's the reason I've left a fire extinguisher floating in there that whole time. That sounded distinctly cat-like. Hello? I've been waiting my entire life for this. Oh wait, maybe it was the TV. Hang on. Honestly, I don't know where anything is coming from anymore. What is this? Oh yeah, no, it was probably this. All right. Tell you what. I'm gonna let you do the reports for the day. There you go. You take that and go get the reports. And when you're done with that, we're gonna have to make sure that we pay attention to if you find us in the woods. Otherwise, you'll drop it on the ground. Let's go head over to the camp and see how those Catgirls are doing. Well, it all still seems to be here. You had told me that there's some posters that are actually kind of like hidden in the campfire, yeah. And if they were trying to discard these, I'm sure they won't mind me taking them, right? And to be honest... Oh wait, there's something else here. What is this? Well, there's nothing inside, but it's like some kind of... something. Hang on, if I collect you, I can't collect you. Can't hold you. At this point, I just want to know if they're okay, so if they send one of their invisible buddies after me, well, that would actually make my day, kind of. If we go like that, can we like, nope. Yep, can we like hoist you up? And yep, unfortunately with that, we pretty much confirm that the night vision goggles are no longer in here. Yep. Thank you. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, yes. Okay, I haven't looked around this area, scoured it so many times, and now here they are. Unbelievably cool. Okay, we'll, or actually, how do I... Is there a way to put these down? Like, is there a way to not have these equipped anymore? I'll have to check the controls. In the meantime, we are definitely coming out here tonight to try these things out in style. Alright, this thing at this point is like the haunted mask. I can't figure out how to take it off. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Reddit. I was wondering what happened to this mask. Alright, so that was just something I found somewhere a long time ago. So that's been taking up space ever since? Oh, well, that explains a lot. Alright, well, let's just have a look at... Oh, hey, it landed on Cobweb Hotel again. How original. What's Kerfus up to? Looks like you're having a jolly good time getting the work done today. Please don't run into the pond. Please don't run into the pond. Please don't run into the pond. You are very expensive. Thank you. I see you have a very I'm not touching you sense of humor. Oh. MREs can be made into fish bait. That's cool. And awesome robots can be made into job doers. Alright, we're gonna untoggle that and wake you up, and I'm gonna have you go fix whatever. Please don't do a Rufus on that. I'm gonna have you go fix servers. Go on, you. And as for you, you're gonna get patted for the job you just did, and you're gonna get freed. Confound these cats, they drive me to drink. There you are. Wait. No, not this one, not this one. Sorry, I bonked your head, but not this one. Oh, you fixed it. I wanted to have Omega Curfus do one of the local ones. Alright, well, good job, even if you are using your psychic powers, proving that all of this can, in fact, be done remotely. You need to charge now. And by charge, I of course mean place you on this very expensive couch that I bought. And I think it would be a good idea to start printing out some of our other, more otherworldly pictures. In the meantime, you have to get turned off because you're stuck in this corner. And actually, you know what? Why not make for a nice family moment? Look, your little heatsink fan keeps spinning, even when you're powered down. How cute is that? Just how cute is this? There we go. And that's this done for the day. And now I guess, I don't know, I guess we have so much free time now. Events are seemingly done, well, seemingly done. Most of our tasks are automated. We're pretty much good for tomorrow as well. I guess we start living the retired life. I think it's really funny that, like, over here in our little crackpot corner, full of actual evidence, mind you, we're putting up our conspiracy poster, but it's a poster that we literally got from Fugitive Aliens. They were burning this, and this seems to be the symbology of, like, an oppressive government. Maybe we don't want to have this adorning our walls when they show up? Actually, I've been thinking, what if those tripods, like, do actually have to do with the oppressive government that, like, they were hiding from? Like, what if this whole thing has actually just been, like, the manhunt for the fugitives that have been hiding here? I mean, that massive plume of smoke and parking their vehicles out in the open probably didn't help, but I got the impression that they weren't exactly hardened criminals either. After all the crazy things we've heard, there's almost nothing worse than almost nothing. But let's not lose that lead that the coffee gives us. We've got to rest a little bit because later this evening, I guess I'm going metal detecting again? Oh god, is this retirement? Yeah, mostly only succeeded in finding garbage so far. Although I suppose it can be sold, it hardly seems worth the time. But that's the retired life for you. At least that truffle was worth something. There, yay, we had something to show for it. And I don't believe we've ever made cardboard before. What does one have to do to get that? That's 2, 3. This is 8 cardboard. It's 8 cardboard, wow. Well, I guess you can condense it more, but still. Should be worth a lot. We are eating through a lot of the garbage that's here, though. I think I just want to, you know, chill with the homies, watch some cartoons, and do some power washing. If anything, this has been an epilogue episode only because of, like, what a snoozer it is. But in a good way. And you know, it's weird what a snoozer it is, because it's Voices of the Void, and it had aliens in it. Here, wait, I actually have an idea. Since this thing is getting no use in here, how about we bring this over to the rec area, and I bet we can cast this light even further. So we move you, put you in here instead, never mind the evenness. And just place you right there, and being higher up should mean fewer shadows, meaning more light for the place. Perfect. I'm basically playing The Sims at this point, but honestly, it feels like kind of a reward after all this time. Alright, let's start printing some more pictures to throw up on the insanity board. What is that? Oh, it's the shadow from the undulating curtains. Oh, wait, no, wait, hang on. I thought that was mundane at first, but why are the curtains undulating? That actually is quite possibly a haunting. My threshold is way too high now. Alright, you get right there. Yeah, no, you're having real... What if I move you back off the carpet? No. You're really just having issues right now. Are we good? If I put you back, will you remain good? Oh, you're like a sheet ghost or something. You really don't like being there next to that thing, huh? There we go. What's it like to actually sit here? Hang on, let me just have a seat right beside Omegacorphus. This is a nice, cozy spot. Especially when you can hear the TV over there. The way the different colors of the lights cast like a gradient over the ceiling. The mushrooms that are starting to form in the very open space right there. Wow. I wonder if the anxiety that Omegacorphus feels isn't that they'll see some shadow peering over the top of the tower. This place is everything now. It's such a nice, comfy, cozy base. Excuse me? Excuse me, why aren't you able to open? What's your problem? I was trying to lock you from the outside, but now you don't want to do it. This door works fine. And I am very confused and concerned. I'm gonna have to get out there in a bit and see what's going on. But in the dark like this, I just don't know. What say you, Radar? Not really reporting anything new as far as I can tell. Except for the one red contact that's always been here. Why don't you want to sleep? No, seriously, why don't you want to sleep? What's going on? Should I... Something's out there. Something is out there, right back there behind the base. And I kind of feel like I should maybe go look for it. Oh, God help me, I feel like I should go look for it. Oh, I thought I heard something from in here before, and I kind of dismissed it as maybe the TV. Oh my God. Okay, well, it did, wait. It did something to the ATV. Should I have to fail that now. 1, 2, come on, I can't type. 1, 2, 4, 5. Well, you sure weren't fixing it. Fuel 100. Wait, it wasn't parked in here. You just brought it back here. Are you trying to make sure, like, everything is in its place? Does that mean I get, like, a better review with the alien spaceboard? Like, if you report back that this place isn't as much of a pigsty as it was when I found it? Is there anything to indicate... Oh, there's a bunch of things moving out there now. Mostly right in front of us. Alright, well, let's just interrupt the slumber party for a moment to see what Omegacorphus looks like when they fix a server. That'll be the nice dose of lighthearted entertainment we need right now. Let's not worry about that. Hey, you. Yeah, I gotta wake up. I got a job for you. Fix that server, please. No. There's one right here. There's one right here. I guess not. Alright, in no particular order, let's do that. And where's the other one? I wonder if you can even get, like, string at some point to sort of, like, tie them together. Here's a random one of Millie. It's sort of unrelated, so it'll go all the way over here as if any of these are related to anything. Yep. It's I won't say it's coming together, because I'm going nowhere with this, but, you know, it exists now. Something for the next guy to find. I like to imagine, something I've been thinking about is that since I had to, like, work my way up from nothing, what if the last guys, like, actually, it seems like they did nothing, but what if they actually put in the most work of all? Like, what if I'm actually standing on their shoulders, you know? What if this place originally had no locks on the doors? What if, like, originally they had to use, like, plywood or something? What if they had to pay to have the satellites constructed? Maybe I am just standing on the shoulders of giants. Let's order some popcorn. I feel like that would be really neat. Probably heat it up in the microwave. Some cheese. That looks fun. Yeah, just get a whole bunch. It's not really good sustainable food, but it's what we got for now. And what am I doing? Let's turn these lights off. If we're not going to see Kerfus fix the servers right now, yeah, we might as well just go back to the atmosphere. God, I swear the TV makes so many noises that just startle the crap out of me. Sound of a door creaking when... Actually, wait, will this still do the thing? Nope, now it's fixed. Whatever was going on before, in the garage, it was like holding the door closed. How that actually works out, I have no idea. Alright, pizza for the kids. And I am going to go make myself a popcorn for movie night. A movie night which is suspiciously lacking in variety, considering I specifically requested variety. There you go. Look, the bag even starts off flat. 5 minutes seems like a lot, but sure, why don't we try this? Oh, look at that. We can even watch it, like, inflate slightly. An hour also seems like perhaps too long. It's like the real thing. We gotta puzzle out with each microwave just what the perfect length of time is. Some of them have a popcorn button, but sometimes the popcorn button isn't good. Alright, you are more or less done. You're at the part where, like, you know, when you're done, you just sort of, like, leave the microwave, closed for a few seconds to listen to those last few pop off. Uh-oh, you seem like you might even burst if we leave you for too much longer! 4 more seconds. 4 more seconds. I don't know if we had a way to stop you, though. At least the coffee machine is fine. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Where's our camera? Where's our camera? Okay, you're out there. You're out there. Oh, we don't have a lot of flashlight left. Oh my god! Revenge a bat! Are you real? Are you... Hang on. Hang on. What is this? Is this the... What am I holding right now? Seriously, what am I holding right now? The night vision goggles? Okay, let's be ready for this. What did I do with the thing? Unknown device. Okay, let's be ready to hit them with a nuke. That was not nearly as impressive as I was hoping. And stay out. God, these things are unnerving. But they Yeah, they're just... Ow! I was gonna say they're just mannequins. Are they not? Is that not the case? I died? What? I've never been so confused. Play. When was our last save? Will we get the popcorn back? Was it all a dream? No, it's not midnight yet. It's not midnight yet. None of that happened. I'm hearing like falling over noises all over. And I don't know if it's just you. Hang on, let me lower the volume again. That's weird. You're playing the sounds, but you're not playing the video. No, but wait. But wait, my flashlight battery is way down. Okay, we did get our stuff back. That's good. Alright, this time we're gonna try starting from 60 and not even trying any of the other things, because I don't know if it reset or not. I guess we're gonna find out. But as for yous guys, we'll know you're here. We'll know you're here when this panel starts acting up. Let's put our cheese in the fridge. Wow, this takes a lot longer than I expected. You know, when I first started making coffee in this game, some of you guys expressed shock that I had never had coffee before. And let me tell you, I had my first cup of coffee at Thanksgiving this year, because I wanted to try it. And I was advised to just start from black. And it tasted like burnt popcorn water. Like, exactly, it tasted like burnt popcorn water. And I slowly added like sugar and caramel creamer until I got it to a point where I liked it. So I will be trying it again. However, I gotta say, like, I don't know how people figured this out in the first place, that this was something that was good and enjoyable. TV doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. It should be on shuffle. I guess we'll do this. Are you just suddenly not working for some reason? Okay, there we go. Yeah, now there's an ad worthy of coffee discussion. Nom 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 nom. Oh wow, this is a food that you just like pick at slowly over time, giving you just a little bit. No popped popcorn. Huh, it's kind of weird too that we eat it straight out of the bag. But look, I'm not willing to give up just yet. Oh, are you not doing it again? We're well past midnight now. I'm kind of confused then. Are you guys not going to show up again? Because that would be a shame, to say the least. I mean, mainly it's because I want the picture of you. Yep, nope, we don't have them. It's like it didn't happen. When I first saw this thing, this is probably like the first piece of like real analog horror I was exposed to. This thing scared the crap out of me, and like, it's creepy, it's really creepy, but what I think is so great about it is that it doesn't really, it's not in your face with the horror. I mean, just showing us this ad that isn't even like ironic, it just seems like something that would exist, that you'd be able to order on like late night television. And the simple act of saying that a product recall has been issued for something having to do with sleep, that's just so unnerving, especially since they're so not forthcoming with details. And once they do give you details, as you'll see in a moment, it's things that like leaves a lot to the imagination. And you know, I'm trying to talk over like all of it because yeah, you all just got jump scared like I did. The reason it works so well, it leaves you with the realization that like something happened between somebody initially seeing this commercial and this recall being issued. But, other than that, like, I'm just wondering, like, are they gonna come again? It's weird that this door is my canary in the coal mine for that. We're gonna need new batteries real soon as well. By the way, this episode might be like the closest thing we get now to like another creepy YouTube videos reaction for all the copyright issues those give me. If this doesn't give me issues. Alright, well, let's get a little bit of shut-eye. Coffee it's useful for making up like the losses when you have to be doing something for a long time. I found that that's what it's good for. You don't want to use it like as a replacement for sleep, but it can keep you ahead of the game at the very least. Rise and shine. Same old things playing on the TV, although I feel like a bit of repetition is good for this sort of thing. Although a bit confusing considering how much I loaded this thing up with. And I think what we'll do is Alright, regular Kerfus will try and send you out to fix servers, as long as you don't start with this one. How's that sound? No. No, I said as long as you don't start with this one. You can't find broken server. There's one literally right here. I am so confused as to how you guys work with these things. Alright, how about this? If I send you to fix server from right here... No, now there's nothing broken. So where were you trying to go last night? You guys are so inconsistent in the way you work. What knocked you over? There's literally nothing anywhere near you, and I wasn't even here. How did that happen? Well, you're off to the races, I guess. Oh, we've got to do something about that table. It's like the new fridge. There you go. There is something so funny about watching that little goofball sail off into the distance. You know, tell me if this is just me. Every time this thing returns, I could swear it's gotten a little bit bigger. I have no idea if that's actually the case or not, but that's really what it feels like. But I've got to go out and take check some transformers. Oh, hello? Hey! I guess you finished your work early, huh? Why do you do this? That was so weird last night. Those things, they didn't move at all. They behaved exactly like mannequin props, but they still killed me on touch? I don't know. I suppose it's only appropriate that the redux of these things would be my undoing. But still, I have no idea what to make of that. And then, of course, it's one of those deaths that starts me off back here like it was just a dream or something. I guess it was just reloading the save, but still, it all feels so wrong. Because, like, look, we know this isn't a cheap game. We know things will have some insane animations if the developer wants them to have them. And so that whole thing was just bizarre. You're stuck in the garage? Did you never actually leave? Huh. Okay, well, activate again. Go get those reports. I guess because I turned you off, you lost the one that I gave you? Go get those reports, will ya? Oh, man. You know, I almost feel like I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I don't know of much that's going on in the way of events. I don't have much to go out and explore. At least I don't know if I do. I suppose I could try camping in the well. I guess I guess after the experience that I had last night, I just feel like I need to challenge myself. Like, I built up such a tolerance, and like it or not, that's part of the reason, like, the scariness is part of why Dr. Kell took this job. And now that it's not so scary anymore, maybe I kind of feel like I've lost something, and that I need to keep constantly chasing it down. Strange. If only we had received some kind of education on what constitutes a normal voice of the void as opposed to an alien voice of the void. Although I suppose by now it would be a little late to make a distinction anyway. Curvis? Curvis, why is your camera disabled? It says you're like out there, hang on. Oh, there you are. Why was your camera not working? Is there something you don't want me to see? Is this like when cops switch their body cam off? Well, it looks like you got it, so, I mean, thank you, I guess.
No.
Everything is behaving so weirdly today.
No.
Oh, right, I forgot there's a huge trash pile out here. Oh, wait, wow, this was actually always my favorite part of the thing. This little, like, fake movie in the beginning where this couple are, like, moving through this, like, movie-haunted house. And look, you see all these, like, these pieces of furniture that are covered with sheets? And then as they sit down on them, well, I'll let you watch. This always creeped me out just because of the thought that in dark, old, abandoned houses, there's all these sheet-covered shapes that just wander around in the dark. Which I suppose is more or less what I do. I mean, the only thing that this game is missing, I think, is a blanket to drape over yourself as you're sitting here at night. Yeah, but then again, I suppose a game doesn't really have a good way to simulate that feeling. Yeah, so that's what I thought this game was gonna be, versus what it is. And you know, I can't say I'm really complaining, because it's kind of both. That's our job already done for the day. And they are happy with us. We've got tons of points again, and you know, I think I am gonna start slowly, just slowly working on feeding this Argiea plush, because what you had told me is that it does actually make it worth your while, including reimbursing your funds. So I guess we'll get started on that by ordering a whole ton of shrimps. And I guess we can sort of keep ourselves going by sometimes eating most of the pack and then giving Argiea the last one. We can actually move this poster, and I feel like it actually belongs basically where we are now. And I cannot think of a better place for it than right about here. What? Oh, I see. Yep, there we go. You're sort of clipping with the ceiling a little bit, but that's alright. I think the point gets across just fine. That'll be our shipment of shrimp. Base is no doubt very confused about what's going on over here. So let's grab all that. Not enough space. What do you mean not enough space? Okay, well, we're gonna have to start feeding this stuff away as quickly as can be. Let's just eat a little bit, and or maybe it would be easier to bring Argiea in here. Point is, we cannot risk a raid at this moment. That would be disastrous. And we painted a huge target on our back. Wait a minute. Are you getting bigger? Okay, even if we're not reimbursed, this just became so much more worth it. Here you go, here you go, here you go. All these achievements just piling up. Come on. You have no food fatigue. That's 15. Oh, look at all these shrimp boxes. Hopefully we can get something selling them. What is that noise? Oh, I think you're being crushed by the door. Okay, get over here. You guys are such a... Oh, you're pinned. You're pinned by the table. That's all right. We need to move it anyway. All right, you can come back in for now. But before you just spit in a corner, soon you're going to outgrow this chair entirely. Well, you're our new long-term project. But in the meantime, would you like to now try and fix a server? There you go. Okay, well, your aim's a little off, but it is certainly working. And, that is both adorable and kinda something else. Oh, well, you're still getting pats for a job well done. There's things outside. You idle here. I will be ready with the... no, really the camera. The camera is the important thing. But what's out there? I seen them. Yeah, it's not showing as being out there anymore. I looked all over. Oh, that is so... I don't understand. Like, some of these have to be just a lie, right? Well, as night begins to fall... I think what Dr. Kell really wants is to get back into the spirit of things by really scaring himself, you know? I think that, like I said, the experience has been lost a bit, and he is nothing if not an adrenaline junkie. I think the problem is we've made ourselves too comfortable in our base, although we did get a bit of a start last night. And maybe what we need is to rough things up a bit. So I think I'm going to be heading off in the direction of the well and trying to sleep there tonight. Gonna bring the sleeping bag, attach it to our ATV, and yep. Well, now there's gonna be a shrimp pack underneath the carpet forever. Let's just, as close a range as possible, attach you to you, and now you are useful. And let's head out. You know, when driving through the woods at night, I really do not enjoy the sound of the sleeping bag dragging behind me. Now what am I looking for? Like 565-263 or something like that. Oh, I'm so far off. It's unbelievable. I don't even know where to look because I looked up a YouTube video that showed the coordinates. Well, we found this thing. Yeah, no, we overshot it, I think. Here we are, thank you, helpful YouTube. And now we can grab that and save our game, because I have no idea what's going to happen as a result of this. Well, let us hope for the best. Yep. And sleep tight. Can't sleep upside down. Don't tell me what to do. We have no flashlight. Tell you what we do have is these night vision goggles, though. Ooh, and a lighter. Well, this looks like a scary place. Actually, looks like a Wendigo-ish place. Maybe they're connected, but I will do as you ask. do it by lantern light, or rather, lighter light. Look at this. Wait, there's like a... Well, first of all, there's like a skeleton, so I guess I'm not the first to end up here. Why did your bones end up here and the other bones just at the bottom of the well? Oh, we've got a knife now. But we can see through these cracks. Maybe... Wait, maybe if I put you down here, maybe I can do something with this knife? There's a little gap right here through which I can see something green. You know what would be cool for this is like some kind of night vision goggles, not for suckers. Or maybe the grav gun? If any of this is interactive, this should tell me, right? Oh, wow, that... Ooh, actually acts as pretty good lighting. I can see that there's like handprints on the walls. There's something up above right here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna not respect the wishes of the game. That's like a full-on body imprint. What do I do? Look, we can actually see... Oh, look, there's another well over here, and a ladder! But with another of those skulls just facing right back down at us. Presumably light from above through these slats. Okay, what happened to your skull? What do we do with your skull? If we grab... I was gonna say maybe we can knock that ladder down. Maybe we have to, like, reassemble a whole person, like, over here? I don't know. Am I really just supposed to, like, move all the bones? There's not a whole lot of elements to work with here. More symbols on the ground. We do have the hook, so I suppose we could, like, try messing with it? And the game just utterly crashed. I'm thinking we actually try this again, just because I'm so gosh darn curious. Yep. And... Yep. We will wake up here. We will go straight back to the night vision if I can simply find it. Why is there, like, nothing in my inventory? Why is there, like, nothing in my inventory all of a sudden? What happened? Whoa, wait, something's really wrong here. Okay, we load the save again. All my stuff is back. Alright, so let's equip this. At least the save is safe. Throw down our thingamajig. Why did we lose all that stuff? Sleep, can't sleep upside down, don't care. Wake up like this. Lose the goggles again. Yeah, and for some reason it, like, caps our thing now. Okay, so I think that's about the extent of the experimentation we can do here. Alright, I have no idea what's supposed to be going on here. But right now, glitchiness is what's keeping me from seeing it through to the end. Just give me one moment, please, to, well, I suppose grab our thumbnail. Tell you what, how do you feel about, like, a Delta Force nighttime ATV ride using only NVGs? I can hardly even tell if the lights are on with the way these work. Oh, but this is really cool. Essentially allows us to, like, well, see in the dark. Which I know is kind of self-explanatory for night vision goggles, but it works much better than I thought it would. And especially with the near useless optics on all the cameras and drone and such. Ah, this is an exceptionally good thing to have now that all the events have run out. Although I suppose it did improve the atmosphere not having these tools. That's the thing, it's like sometimes I wonder if it's better not to have certain features. Or at least introduce them really late so that we get used to not having them and we really appreciate what a big help they are. Hey, we've managed to creep right up on their camp without even realizing it. Let's just see how these Transformers are doing, because I really think these are meant to be like a while you're in the neighborhood sort of thing. You're still doing okay. But it really does feel like... I don't know, this feels like one of those, like, Special Forces PS1 games, doesn't it? I can't quite remember what they were called, but I do remember something like it. Yeah, but seeing this place once again in a whole new light, after I kind of thought my capacity to see it that way had diminished. But this game just has such an incredible amount of content that... And that's the cool thing, it's such a small space. It's just... the events and the objects you have to work with keep changing. Ow. I hate this little... This little circle exists for no reason but to be one of the sole sources of damage to this ATV. Well, I suppose I didn't get to sleep in the well like I wanted. And maybe Dr. Kell was going through in his mind all the potential what-ifs, and thought, you know, what if this overloads the CPU power of my simulated universe, and the whole thing just crashes? And then he thought better not to risk it until we have more concrete ideas for what to do. Yeah, it seems like the hook is probably the best way to go, but then again, those symbols all make it seem like maybe there's something we can do with the skeleton. I really love the way you and the screens and for some reason the water just like light up in this thing. But I believe sometimes we've got to sacrifice for the atmospherics, which is really what it's all about in the end. I think I'm going to end this pretty soon. Bit more of a comfy episode, you know. I don't want to overshoot it too much and then have new events be added, you know? Really weird. Activity had been ramping up so much to the point of a literal invasion. And now it almost feels like they got what they wanted, and now they're all just heading off in the opposite direction, leaving us once again in the silence of space. After all this, it's like, wait, don't go. After being so terrified of what would end up arriving. I'm still terrified of what arrived. But yet I'm still left wanting more. Now that's the thing about this game, no matter how much they add, we'll always be left wanting more. It's just the way of things. It's that constant contrast between curiosity and terror. Not to mention the comfy throne in the middle, and you've got a perfect storm of open-ended horror. Kerfus, I need some comfort. Can you please fix a server? Not what I meant, but okay. Kerfus is stuck outside. How about this one right over here? How about you fix this one literally? Oh, no, you did. Huh. The whole point was that I wanted to watch you. Oh, well, whatever. We saw it before. Yeah, I don't know what it is that I find, like, so adorable about someone just, like, intently pondering something. But I think it's about time to call it quits. Definitely time to call it quits. My wall textures are acting funky again. This has sort of gone from, like, the sleep room to... I was expecting you to come through the door. This has sort of gone from the sleep room to the break room, you know? That one, like, fully lit room that you just kind of shuffle into as a break between the atmospheric hanging out. Which is really weird that at this point I'm taking breaks from my breaks, but somehow it works. Yeah, but at a certain point we've got to just return to that console and just sort of appreciate what it is we have at this point, everything we've built up and, well, everything we've still yet to do, everything that's still yet to happen. One of the pictures despawned. There's a save and a load causes so many problems in this game, but whatever, maybe a load will bring it back. But until then, if you like this video, Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.